Okay, we got the door actuator in and it's working. So we're going to lock it, unlock it, unlock it, unlock it. Now the little rod, the green rod, the green clip, that's for this rod that opens the door from the outside and the inside. It's all hooked to that little green clip. That's why you have two rods. Everything looks good. She locks, unlocks. Okay. And now we've got 3 extra actuators. Hopefully we'll never need them, but if we do, we know how to change them. And we have the extra actuators for 4 actuators for 32 bucks. I think it was about 30 something bucks. Okay, or you can go to your local auto parts store and pay $75, $75 to $80. It's the exact same actuator. And they're made out of plastic. The ones from the store, some of the original ones had some metal on them. The little rod that goes up and down and it's connected to this on the actuator. Oh, this little rod right here. It's the old actuator. This little rod right here. Okay, some of them are metal from the factory. Okay. Some of them are metal. Now they could have been changed on this car. I didn't buy this car brand new. But all the ones you get from the auto parts are the exact same one. Looks exactly the same, made by the same manufacturer, and they are plastic with a little plastic rod. So that's how you do it. How we do it here. Change the door locking actuator on a 2006 Ford Expedition. Okay, this is how we're going to change the door lock. Yep, automatic door lock on the 2006 Ford Expedition. Now I've already pulled the door panel. I have another video on that to show you how we pull the door panel. Okay. So the tools you're going to need, you're probably going to need a mirror, of course a flashlight, something to shine in the mirror, but you're going to need this T25 tool. Okay. You're going to need that to pull these. Now, I've already loosened them up. They were pretty tight. Okay. But I was able to do them with this little quarter inch socket ratchet. All right, you got them loosened. This is what you're looking. This is what you're looking at. Yeah. All right, and what we're gonna do? Go ahead and pull. I'm gonna pull those 3 off. I'm gonna get started on it, then I'm gonna come back. It's mostly done blind, so it's gonna be hard to. I'm not gonna be able to film it, but I'll be able to explain it to you. I'll come back and show you how I did it. Show you how the lock is not working. Here's my key, and you can listen to the lock and hear that there's a lot of traffic noise. But you hear that buzzing? This should go up and down. And it's not unlocking and locking. So, okay. We bought 4 of them. All right. We got 4 of these. I bought all 4 of them. The car takes 4. You got 2 right and 2 left. Okay. Locally, you end up spending 75 to 80 bucks for one. So I went on Amazon and I bought 4 of them for like 35 bucks. So I have some extra. And here go 4 of them. Like I said, there's 2 right and 2 left. like a little actuator. So I'm gonna get busy, start working on it, then I'm gonna come back and show you what I've done. Okay, we're inside the door. Okay. Now you see that green clip? That green clip has got to come out. Right there. We've got to undo that green clip. That's 2 rods that go to the actuator. Well, that rod has to come out, the green clip. I'm going to do the green clip, and it should just come right out. Then I'll have everything outside the door. And then we'll go from there. It's hard for me to remove the green clip and hold this camera here, so. Okay, this is how we're going to do it. Okay, we got it out of the door. All right, the green clip I was talking about hooks right here to this rod. Okay, and you can see where the green clip would go between these 2 here. Okay, this is the actuator that we want to change. Okay, it's got, you can see you got 2 plugs going in, but you got one going to your actuator, which I've already loosened up, just unplugged. And here is the actuator. Now this actuator has, it goes like this. Okay, it has an R on it. Okay, which would be right. And you can see it clips in here, and it clips right here. Okay, and you plug the plug in, and then the other side, this is the part that actuates the rod. You see the rod? So what we're going to do, we're going to pull this out, and we'll get back and I'll show you how I did it. And replace this. Goes back in the door, hook the green clip back up, tighten up the 3 screws. Got it right here. And we're good to go. All right, we'll get back and show you how we did it. Okay, what I did, I took off this other plug. Okay, and it really wasn't in the way, just made it a little easier. And like I said, attaches here and here. And all I did was get behind it and pry. And I pried, and just took my time, easy enough to break it, pried it, and then it just simply just slides right off of there. See if I can get it to slide. Anyway, it'll come right off. This is the old actuator. Yeah. Okay, see, it just slides from here, and it connects here and here. And that's pretty much it. Okay. Now this little rod that you have on your new actuator is going to go in this hole right here. Okay. That this rod is attached to. And this is what locks the door, opens the door, and locks the door. Anyway. So now we're going to put the new one on. And so this one has a RH, which would be right hand. This is the old one. And our new one has an R on it. And they match up perfectly. I mean, they look exactly the same. It has an R right there. Watch, this is our new one. And this is the old one. And as you can see, they're identical. Alright. This is the new one. We're going to put the new one back on. And then we're going to hook that green clip back up. And I'll show you how we're going to do all that. Okay, we have the new one in here. And it just simply slides in these 2 points right here. Just goes right in there. Okay, and like I said, you have to line up this little pin right here to go into that little hole. And this is, of course, you recognize this. This is the part that goes to the lock. Okay. Now, let's test it, make sure it works. I'll take the key, and we're going to lock it. It's already locked. We're going to unlock it. Make it start moving. And we're going to lock it. Unlock it. So it's Definitely working. Gonna save a lot of trouble climbing across the seats to lock this thing. So, alright, now we're gonna put it back in and connect that green clip. Remember the green clip? That goes in. And then we got everything's plugged in. The green clip's gonna hook right here. And then we're gonna put our 3 screws back in and we'll get back with you. Okay, we're ready to put it back in. Now what you gotta make sure, okay, you see this is where the bolts are, the 3 bolts. So it's gonna have to go in like this, you see, okay. The rod with the green clip on it is right here. Make sure it's not facing down. Make sure it's up, just like this one. They both in the up position. What we're going to do, we're just going to slide it in, and we're going to put a couple bolts and snap that green clip back in place, and then we should be good to go. I'll let you know how it come out. Okay, we got everything back together. Okay, we just got to close the door in. We put the 3 screws in real tight. Okay, everything's lined up. The green clip is clipped inside. You've got the rod like here, and then there's like a green clip, plastic clip that goes over it. You undo it, and then you clip it back this way. You undo it towards the front of the car. You undo it like that, and then it clips. Stick the rod in, and then you push it forward, of course. Stick the rod in, then you clip the rod back. Wish I could show you, but I can't get to it. But you got to do that more or less by, you're blind. You can't see while you're doing it. So let's grab the key before we close the door in. Make sure everything's working. Okay. Gonna unlock it. Well, that was lock it. Unlock it. Okay, see it moving? Lock it. Lock it is going to be down, of course. Down, lock it. See it went down. See it's right there. Up. There's not much, but it's just enough to lock the door. So it's working. Now we're going to put it all back together. Now I have a video on putting it back together, putting everything back together. It's with the video that we're taking the door panel apart. And another little tip I'd like to tell you is, there's a glue that goes all the way around. When you pull this panel back, okay, don't let the glue stay on this part of the car, okay? Don't let the glue stay there. When you pull it back, you see how I'm making the glue? I'm working the glue to come off with this piece. That's what you want to do. Makes it a lot easier and it's not a mess. You don't have glue all over the place. It's like a sticky, I don't know if you call it glue, some kind of glue. So I'm just going to stick that back, put it together, put it all back together, and that's pretty much it. Now go to the other video, and the other video is going to show you, it's for pulling the door panel. It's going to show you how to put the door panel back on. But you're just doing it in reverse, but if you need to watch the video, well, I'll have one made. All right, that's how we do it. How we do it here. Okay, the panel's all back together. And it's working. A lot of noise. Friday afternoon. Friday afternoon around here gets crazy. So she's working. Panel's all back together, looking good. I got a little grease right there. She's all good. All right. How we do it here? Repair the door cylinders on a 2006 Ford Expedition.